Get their attention and I'll turn it over. I got it. This is the middle one, right? Yep. Kia ora koto. Good evening, everyone.
He aha te aha ki tēnei kaupapa, ngā tauira, ngā pitu te rangi. E whakamana ana ki tō whānau, e whakamana ana ki tō hapu, e whakamana ana ki tō tuakana, me ngō tupuna hoki. Roa kou ana kua kāranga mai I tēnei kaupapa. E whakaaro nui ana I tēnei pō. Tēnei te mihi nunui ki ngā tauira. Ngāri, he iti tēnei kōrero, I te tīmata, I te karakia. Hari mai tēnei wairua tapu, whakatau mai tēnā. Whakamārama te a mātou nākau I tēnei pō. I takutoa I a mātou I tēnei pō. He kōhanga mō ngā kōrero. He te whaia tapu, ki raro o te mātua, me te tamaiti, me te wairua tapu. Āke, āke, āke. Amen.
Welcome to the Massey Business School Academic Excellence Awards for 2019. I'm Stephen Croucher, the head of School of Communication, Journalism and Marketing and the regional director for the Massey Business School here in Wellington. And it's my pleasure to have you all here this evening. The ceremony is being recorded, just so you all know, and it will be available for viewing after the event. For those in the room, just a little bit of housekeeping. We have exits there, behind you, here, and here. I feel like a flight attendant. Exits here, here, and here. The bathrooms are back near the flaxen fern, so if you need to go to the restroom, just please quietly exit if you need to. So that's where they are. In the case of a fire alarm, we will evacuate via the corridor to the right, to Wallace Street. Mobile devices, please put them on silent now. So I'm going to check mine as well. Let's all check our devices. I'm going to give you a second to do that. Okay. Looks like we've all done that. Good. So what we will do is we will call recipients by rows of seats. So a little more housekeeping, folks. Please come down to the front of the room on my left and wait to be called forward to receive your award. Our photographer, Destina Monroe, will take your photo. Please look directly at the camera for the best shot. She'll indicate that she has got the shot, and then you can move away. Please wait for your group to finish receiving their awards before moving back to your seats. Any photos taken this evening will be available for your download. You'll be emailed the link. We do expect to publish some of the photos taken this evening on our website, social media pages, or printed materials in the coming year. Just so you know, this is the first of 4 awards ceremonies. Not every award recipient is able to attend the ceremony, but all of our awards and recipients are listed on the Massey Business School website. What I'd like to do now is introduce Professor Stephen Kelly, the Pro Vice Chancellor of the Massey Business School, to open our proceedings. Stephen.
I'll stand here because I've got notes. Can you all hear me okay? Yeah. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming tonight. And for all of you who are here to get the award, really pleased and would like to congratulate you on your effort. A huge effort to actually get to this point right now. If you think about the amount of work that's been required to get you to here, and your friends and family who've come with you, you've taken a number of steps that a lot of your colleagues haven't managed to achieve. You've got to that pinnacle of getting an A in a course or an A average in your entire degree. That's a really hard thing to do. And I can tell you that I did not do that as an undergrad. Didn't even come close. It was a long time ago. Probably didn't matter as much when I was a boy. But it's something which you should be incredibly proud of. We'd also like to thank the business sponsors that are here. And if they're not here, those who've put their money and their support behind the event. We really need their support. We appreciate it on behalf of our students. And it demonstrates where Massey Business School sits within our broader community. One of the things we also have to recognise this year, it's been a rather tough one, and it's all been a little bit different. And I've talked to a few of the students already about the fact that they've found themselves studying online when in fact they signed up to study face-to-face. We've just got the results from semester 1 in, and we found that our students did as well or better than they normally do. Now, I don't know what the reason for that is, but I know that one of the reasons is our staff went far above and beyond what was required and what could be expected of them to make semester 1 work. When we got to about week 2 or 3, I can't quite remember now, maybe it's week 4, and all of a sudden I said to my 300 colleagues, on Friday we're packing up and we're going home, and from next week you're teaching online. And what people did to make that happen was quite remarkable, and the way they continued to work after that time to support students was also quite remarkable. We also changed a number of the assessment regimes that we had in place. We changed the way we did exams, and what we found was our students were both very proactive and very accommodating, and they made it work for themselves as well. So all of that came together in a remarkable way. So we're very fortunate in New Zealand right now that we are able to live a fairly normal life. We're able to go to work, we're able to socialise. The only thing we can't do is jump on a plane and go somewhere else, which for some of us is quite a strange thing and quite a relief actually. I don't think I've spent this much time at home for 20 years. But for a lot of our students, the challenge continues because we have several hundred of our students spread all over the world who are either international students who can't get back into the country, or even in a few cases some Kiwis who haven't yet come back home either. So we've got a large number of students for whom the challenge of studying online when they're expecting to study face-to-face, and it's particularly worthwhile noting our Chinese students, who the connectivity into China can be challenging at times because of the firewall that sits out there. They are continuing to have to engage with their studies in a way that they didn't expect. Even in semester 2, which is now kicked off, we will continue to have more subjects online than we would have done. There's a number of reasons for that. Part of it's because when we made those decisions, we didn't really know what was going to happen in New Zealand. So the fact that we're in the position we're in now is wonderful. But by the time we get to the end of the semester, we'll still be doing most of our examinations online. Because again, we've got several hundred students who are offshore that we need to look after as well. So it is a very, very interesting point in time. For those of you who are about to go into the workforce, and again I talked to a couple of you tonight, I recognise there may not be as many jobs out there as there might have been before, but I'd say to you, keep in mind that the economy goes up and the economy goes down. And while there may not be a huge number of jobs today, there is every likelihood that by the time we get to June, July next year, the New Zealand economy will start to recover, the opportunities will start to come around, and we'll start to see things pick up again. And it's not all bad. Interest rates currently about 2.5%, 3% if you want to borrow to buy a home. When I was a boy, they're 18.5. So there is a very small upside for anybody who's thinking about getting into the market now as a young person. If you look at MBS, the school that you're getting your degree from, we don't often tell people how good we are and how much respect your degree will hold around the world. We're actually in the top 2% of business schools worldwide. In the top 250, and there are thousands and thousands of business schools around the world. We have subjects like economics and business management in the top 250. We've got accounting and finance in the top 150, and communication, which is taught on the Wellington campus, is in the top 150 communication programs in the world. That's significant, and it's actually quite remarkable. If you take it a step further, we're ranked number 1 in New Zealand for communication, business administration and finance. Again, we should tell people that, because I don't think people necessarily recognise that the degree they've got in their particular discipline could well be the #1 degree in New Zealand. We often automatically think about that other university up in Auckland. Massey does remarkable things, and the academics that taught you in your programs have achieved and continue to achieve remarkable things through their teaching and their research and their outreach. The Academic Excellence Awards that you're at tonight are the 2020 awards, but they are for results obtained in 2019. So we're looking at what happened last year. It provides our schools awards for excellence, for our students who've done wonderful things. Now we've got a number of schools in Massey Business School, so we call ourselves a college and a school, and we've got schools under a school. Typical university, very clean. We've got the School of Aviation. We actually teach people how to fly. That's a rather tough business at the moment, as you can imagine. We've got the School of Communication, Journalism and Marketing, which is offered in the Wellington campus, and a number of you probably have come through that award. The School of Accountancy, the School of Management, the School of Economics and Finance, and we have Massey Executive Development as well. And we have one, and possibly more, at least one, Executive MBA student here tonight. The Dean Scholars join a group that started being recognised in 2008. So these awards have been going on for a long time now. And we have two sets of awards tonight. We have the Dean's List recipients who achieved a grade of A or better in their course. And we have the Dean's Scholars who completed their degree with an A average or better. Now both those achievements are remarkable, but completing a degree with an A average or better, that's quite remarkable. That's incredible. You should be really proud of what you've done. All right, let's get on with it. Remember, you'll be coming over there to get a photo taken with me. We'll shake hands, then we'll stand and face the camera, so don't do that weird handshaky thing, which always looks awkward. Don't run off. I'll have to grab you back if you run off. People generally get there and just want to go. So take our time, we'll enjoy it, we'll take the photo, do whatever you want to do. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. Technology. Do the best I can. That's why I have wonderful staff who can help me with things. Thank you so much, Stephen. What I would like to do is start off with the School of Accountancy. Would the first row of recipients come forward to the left? And I'd like to invite James Heslop on behalf of AACA to present the first award. AACA is the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, a global body of professional accountants. Sorry, I was going a little too fast. It supports over 200,000 members in 179 countries, helping them develop successful careers in accounting and business. Their qualifications develop forward-thinking professionals with the financial and business skills essential for the creation of sustainable economics and flourishing societies. The AACA Prize in Accounting is awarded to Rachel Batar. Thank you, James. I think you probably wait for a moment till we finish the whole group. Be easier. Yeah. Next, we have the prizes from the School of Communication, Journalism, and Marketing. I now invite Lily Eng, advisor of the Public Relations Institute of New Zealand Board, to present the next award. The Public Relations Institute of New Zealand, PRINZ, is proud to sponsor this award and recognize students that have excelled in their studies. You are our future public relations professionals, and we value the contribution that you, our young practitioners, bring to the industry. Congratulations, David McGurk. Thank you, Lily. I'd now like to invite Neil Green and Emma Ward from Senate SHJ to present the next award. The Senate SHJ Consultancy is proud to sponsor this $500 award, that's nice, and an internship opportunity with us. That's even better. This prize recognizes the student with the highest quality in Assignment 3 in International Case Studies and Public Relations. We congratulate Nadej McSweeney Novak. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. We'll now move on to the presentation of the Dean's List and Dean's Scholars Award. There are 178 Dean's List students nationally and 12 Dean's Scholar students. Not all students are able to be with us tonight. Only those in attendance will be called forward. I would now like to invite Professor Stephen Kelly, Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean for Massey Business School, to present the certificates to the Dean's List recipients. We'll award the certificates to 6 participants at a time, or recipients, sorry, at a time. After each group has been awarded and photographed, they will return to their seats and the next group will come down. Would the first group of students come forward to collect their awards? Okay. We have Rachel Batar. Victoria Fairweather. Caitlin Ferner. Mani Green. Christina Haldezos. Ainsley Harris. Congratulations, everyone. You can return to your seats, and the next 6 students can come forward.
As you come down, one thing to be conscious of, you get the photos, people tend to stand further and further away from me as the night goes on.
It's a nice observation. It's funny. Claire Lawrence. Kate Lee. Dan Lee. Chloe Morley. Jamie Morrison. Dominique Nuns. Congratulations. And with the next group, please come forward. Genevieve O'Connor. Solomon Powell. Francis Rankin. Monique Richards. Amara Sauda. Congratulations. And would the next group please come forward? We're starting to get the hang of this. I like that. Lauren Simpson. Ruth Van Seventer. Neetha Vashti. Congratulations. Now I'd like to invite to the stage Ryan Willoughby, our MBS alumni speaker for the evening. Graduating in 2014 with the Bachelor of Communications, Ryan specializes in taking, well, let's say, sciences to the masses, simplifying the complex and making it accessible. As a Senior Communications Advisor for the Institute of Environmental Science and Research Ltd, ESR, Ryan is currently the Public Information Manager for the COVID-19 response team, leading ESR's external communication around testing for the virus, collecting data to inform the response, and more. Ryan was a Massey Scholar in 2014 when he graduated. Ryan. Or you can use this if you'd like.
Use that one?
I think so, yes.
Thanks. Okay, well, today is pretty special for me because I was actually on this list in 2013, and I was the guest speaker in 2013. So it's come full circle now, and I get to be, you know, not just the student speaker, but the guest speaker. I think last time I misinterpreted what being the student speaker was, and I thought that I was being asked to give my Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, and I really hammed it up, and I tried to inspire everyone. I tried to make an impact, and I think I was really being asked to sit up there and say thanks and grab my certificate. But now I confirm that I am being asked to say something, so I will say that something today. I do remember the gist of what I said last time, and certain things still ring true, and that is that we wouldn't be here without friends, family, the educators in the room. These things will always hold true. But I also remember something else I said, and it was something I took offence to, which I didn't actually hear tonight, which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the students in the room, and to be honest, the parents and friends and family can join in this as well. Don't be a tall poppy, don't be a Kiwi, just answer this as you would if you were alone. I'd like you to raise your hands if you think that you are here tonight because you're smart, or you think you're smart. I like that some people put their hands up, and when one did, a few more did. That's good. I would like those in the room to put their hands up if they think they're here tonight because they're hardworking. More hands. That's what I thought, and I sat there listening to speeches and things, which it didn't happen tonight, but they talked about how intelligent we were and how intelligence had brought us here, and I thought, I didn't think of myself as that intelligent, but I knew I'd put in hard work, and I think a lot of you could say the same. And that hard work, you know, that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, all those cliches, they did ring true for me throughout the years, and I've done some cool things because of hard work. I did a story with Massey when I worked at Massey where we had a shark, and it was on Discovery Channel Shark Week, and that's kind of that was the dream. We had volcano simulators on National Geographic. We did some cool stuff. And at ESR, you know, Ashley Bloomfield reading out the numbers we provide was pretty cool during lockdown. We did some cool stuff. But my relationship to that hard work is not the same. I'm not the same person that gave that student speech because I believed that hard work was all there is. I believed that I was only there because I worked hard, and I really didn't enjoy the process. I didn't enjoy the journey. I was just thinking about the destination, what I would become. And I think that that's maybe not the right tact to go on. And this message won't be the same for all of you. I'm sure some of you students actually have balance in your lives and are quite well-rounded, but I was studying all the time. I think I went home after this and studied. So I didn't really take time to appreciate the win. But if you take one message home, take a message that you need to relax and enjoy the success, enjoy your wins, enjoy the journey, because you being here tonight and being on this list means you're going to do great things. It's hard to see it. It's hard to know that you can take your foot off the gas a little bit. I won't drone on because that message probably won't sink in for some of you. You'll still work really hard, and it didn't sink in for me for years, so there's no point in me trying to hammer it in, but please at least think about it. And I ended last time with a quote, and I'll end with the same quote, but then I've got a better one because I don't really believe in this quote anymore. That quote was, "The heights by which great men reached and kept were not obtained by sudden flight, but while their companions slept, they were toiling upward in the night." So I was basically saying that we were working hard while everyone was sleeping, and that's the reason why we're here. Evidenced by me going home and studying. But those were words from someone who was working too hard, and I will now give you a quote from a colleague who's recently passed away, the late, great Genevieve Westcott. It's the last thing she said to me. I was having a really bad day and I was stressing out about something, and I don't remember what that something was. I have no idea what the issue was, and I think that was her point in saying what she said next. It wasn't long, it was a short thing, but she just said to me, "Don't sweat the small stuff, kiddo." And I don't intend to. and I don't think you guys should either. So enjoy the journey, not just the destination. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ryan. Now for the final part of our evening's proceedings, the Dean's Scholars Awards. These students have completed their qualification with a GPA of at least 8 overall of their Massey papers completed towards that qualification. Now, this is a really good result. This is something that many of us wish we could have done, but many of us did do, particularly these students coming forward. And it's my pleasure to announce the following students as Dean's Scholars for 2019. Rachel Batar. All over here. Okay, come forward, yeah. You can see this guy. David McGurk. Sonia Power. And William Wallace. Congratulations to all 4 of you. The Promising Student Assistance Bursaries were inaugurated in 2016. They're funded from the MBS Development Fund, which is contributed to by individual staff, as well as by the college and the university. MBS staff donations fund bursaries for deserving students facing hardships and other barriers to completing their studies. At the end of 2019, the committee awarded 24 bursaries. One recipient is with us this evening. A bursary is rewarded to Stephen Taylor. Yes. Our final award for the evening is the New Zealand Institute of Management Foundation Scholarship. The New Zealand Institute of Management Foundation was established in 1998 and regularized in 2003 to promote and support education relating to management and leadership. Through the Massey University Foundation, the NZIMF postgraduate scholarships were established to provide financial assistance to individuals with previous management experience who are undertaking study related to management and leadership. It specifically seeks to support students whose employers are unable to support their professional development and those who seek to move into more senior level management roles. 2 $15,000 NZIMF scholarships are awarded each year. We have a recipient here this evening, and the second scholarship will be awarded in Auckland next week. The New Zealand Institute of Management Foundation Scholarship is awarded to Stephen Taylor. With that, we conclude this evening's ceremony. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. And again, we congratulate all of our award recipients.
Ko kōranga kua kāranga mai I tēnei wā ngā tauira. Tēnei te mahi kia koutou mō tō mahi. Ātira ki tō whānau, hoki he. Ka hara mai I te MC, I tēnei hoki, I tēnei taha o Stephen Tuaroa, I tēnei taha ki tēnā pēr. Tēnā pēr hoa. Kei te mohi o hau ko kōranga I te recording. Turina mihi ki a koe a Jane Richardson. I tēnei kaupapa o Poneki, me Mano atu, me Tāmaki a Kauro, a Albany campus hoki, tēnei mihi ki a koe e Tuaroa superstar. I te wahine tua. Turina mihi ki a koutou, I tēnei pō, I te karakia ka whakamutunga, kia tātou katoa, te atupai o tātou a kia I ukaraiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhinga tangitanga, ki te weiroa tapu, ake, amene. Tōra.
Before you all leave, can I please ask that all prize recipients remain in their seats and sponsors and staff move across to their side for a group photograph. Recipients, you may also like a photo, you might, with your guests and also with others, like your staff, and maybe another one with Stephen Kelly, possibly. So we can do some group photos afterwards. This would be great. But thank you so much once again for being here, and all the best. Thank you.